Alright guys, welcome back. Picks and bans starting here for the second best of 3. And the same bands coming out immediately there from both sides. We're going to have the Affliction Lock ban, we're going to have the Feral Druid ban as well. So the question is just, will Bleached Bones change anything up? Or, will Talk Teeth change anything up? Bleached Bones did lose that first series, but it was a close one, and I think they really improved their strategy after that first game. They did a much better job in the second and the third game, and even almost winning on Blade's Edge is very impressive, even though they did lose that. But I think they did a good job. And will Bleached Bones do a different second ban here? Will they ban out the Feral Druid? I think that could be a pretty good choice to ban them again. But maybe they're going to want to try to play against the Ellie Feral instead of that Ellie Demo lock. It's all going to be up to them. So we'll have to see what they have in store for us. And also, will Bleached Bones go with the Shadow Priest Resto Shaman this time around, or will they just stick with the Marks Hunter Holy Priest, even though they did already lose? Because, they did lose one series, but as I said, it was close, and it's hard to say. And, maybe they should have banned the Ellie instead as well. That's another thing they could have changed up. Maybe they should have banned the Ellie instead of the Affliction Lock first, because that could have made a pretty big difference as well. But, Ellie is it's really strong. But obviously they're just feeling like there's more Affliction Warlock setups that they have to worry about. More people partner well probably with the Affliction Warlock, they're thinking. And yeah. It is just I don't even know what the mix is called, honestly. It's just a random mix I downloaded. Okay, so Survival Hunter. I actually like that. I think Survival is kind of better, to be honest, than Marks. It's a lot more consistent pressure. And I think that is kind of an interesting pick. They definitely could swap something up here with that. Maybe go for more of a sustained type damage strategy. We're going to have Zunyaki on the Holy Priest, and it's going to be a Survival Hunter, and they're going to be going up against the Demo LSD once again from Toxic Youth. So pretty interesting. Toxic Youth, sticking with the tried and true Demo LSD that they have already won with. Bleached Bones, they need to win 2 straight best of 3s here if they want to stay alive in this winner's bracket. So they're putting their hopes and their dreams on the Survival Hunter, Ret, Paladin, Holy Priest. Not deciding to do anything differently. Another, I guess, I don't know the deal. No one was actually told anything about it, but I guess another got replaced by WoW Druid. Or another quit and they got WoW Druid. I don't know exactly what it was, but either way, WoW Druid is on the team and another is out. So the first map, guys, is going to be, once again, same thing as always. It's going to be in a Grand Arena, so we're just waiting for them to queue that up and get it going. There we go. So queue has popped. Just gotta wait for the gates to open. We can get all in there pretty shortly, guys. Got another tweet here from Clayton. Clayton says, "I don't even PvP, but you make this stuff so much fun to watch. Keep the good work, and good luck in the tourney." Thank you, Clayton. Thank you guys for the tweets. If you want to keep sending me tweets, you can do it at Azael on Twitter. Steph still wants to hear la la la. Maybe in the next break, man. Alrighty, so should be opening up any moment. We'll find out how it's going to go down. Toxic Youth just need one more best of 3. It's 2 games to claim, their spot in the winners bracket round 2. Bleached Bones, will not be eliminated or anything. If they lose here, they'll still have another shot, but you definitely don't want to start off in the lower bracket. And as I said, even if you make it all the way through the lower bracket to the grand finals, then you're going to be starting down a game, which is not a position you want to be in against a team that beats everyone all the way to the finals. To be at a disadvantage against whatever team makes it through the grand finals is going to be a pretty rough spot, man. The team, whoever does that, is going to be such a strong team. So you're going to be in a pretty rough spot to already be down a series. It gives the team a lot of kind of wiggle room, I guess you should say. It is a best of 3, guys, and it is multiple best of 3s that are going to be played. We already had one best of 3. The first one was won by Toxic Youth, and this is the start of the second best of 3. If they take this one, then the series is over. Whereas if Bleached Bones takes it, then we're going to be moving on to third best of 3. So countdown has begun here. Let's find out what's going to happen. There we go. Will Toxic Youth be able to use that strategy that they employed in the second and third game of that first best of 3 and take it? We'll find out. They're going to be charging in. There's a knockback. Thunderstorm goes down. They are going to be able to get that gateway off right away. We're going to see them targeting Swapsy. There's the trinket from Bloodstack. I don't even know what he trinketed, to be honest with you. Hodge comes down on Botar. And remember, they are playing survival, so they are going to have more consistent pressure, more kind of spread pressure as well here. We'll see if that works out for them. Brain Deadly. Looking at that Elisham right now. The Elisham getting a couple of procs there on a Kara. Kara dipping down about 60% HP. We can see Brain Deadly just kind of pulling back here over by the pillar. The imps have been popped, as you can see on that left side of the screen. Kara charging out into the middle. He's going to be going on to Swapsy once again. Swapsy down about 80%. He has the full hots, though. He's going to be okay. We see Bloodstack using that Drain Life constantly. Pretty interesting choice, honestly. I never really see people do that. Never see them Drain Lifing as the emo. I guess it's not bad Fury generation, but kind of a weird choice. But anyway, here they come. Demon Soul's going to be popped. He's going to be chastised on that immediately. Can they CC that Demon Soul? Looks like that's what they want to do. There's the Axe Toss on a Zunyaki. Halotera on both the DPS. Going to be triggered by Kara. They're going hard onto Botar. Botar already out of there, though. He did displace her beast away. We see Swapsy is taking a lot of damage here. There's no hots on him from Botar. Botar, needs to get out of there. He was CCing, but instead, Swapsy got in a lot of trouble there. They did force out the bubble, though, onto Kara with that clone, so it may have been worth it, as Swapsy looks like he will survive. So a good choice there by Botar. A bit risky, though, with Swapsy going down about 30% HP and no hots out on him at all. So, risky plays, sometimes they pay off. In this case, it looks like they will. The Axe Toss comes out on Zunyaki. There's the fear. Going to be triple DR'd, unfortunately, there by Bloodstack. So, a bit of a mistake. They're going to have to wait a while until they can get that CC chain rolling once again. The Life Spring being killed off here is going to be taken down. Zunyaki's not going to have that available. Good job by Toxic Youth recognizing how important it is to kill that. When you see the Fellstorm being used there by Bloodstack. Going to be pulling back now. Brain Deadly just kind of sitting back here with his team. He's looking out now. They're going to be going on to Botar. There's the scatter on a Swapsy. He's going to be trapped. Hodge on to Botar. It's a 3v1. He could be in some trouble. 0 hots up. Silencing shot comes off. Ursoc's going to have to be used there by Botar. Botar gets back. He does use his Bark Stone. He uses his Ursoc, so he survives. His trinket's back up once again now. And it looks like, Bloodstack needs to maybe get some fears out here. Swapsy getting down about half HP. Swapsy, though, going to be okay. Kara going to get feared off there. Nice job. Tranquility coming out. It's going to be canceled almost immediately, though, so he's not going to channel that out for the hot. He saw that they're all full HP and realizing, there's no point in continuing this, so we're all okay. So he's going to cancel that off. Swapsy now looking for some damage. He's trying to poke in here, trying to get some damage rolling. Trinket has been popped there by Bloodstack. He's going to be chastised. He's going to be feared. He's going to trigger that immediately. He's going hard onto Kara. We see there's a trinket used by Zunyaki. Zunyaki into the Axe Toss. A blind put out there onto Bloodstack. He's going to have to sit through that. Botar taking some damage. NS Clone comes out on Zunyaki. Kara going to be in a lot of trouble here. He's cutting back across the map the far way, and he doesn't have bubbles, so he really needs to watch out for himself here. There's the gate in by Swapsy. Swapsy trying to get a little bit aggressive now. They're trying to push the pace here, see if they can finish off Kara. Full fear comes in on Zunyaki. Kara's going to have to LOS a lot here if he wants to stay alive, and Chaos Wave's coming in now, down about 70% HP. Brain Deadly, 60% HP as well. When you see that Snake Trap going to go down, it's going to be proccing there, rooting Bloodstack in place. A bit annoying for him. Brain Deadly down about half HP. We can see the Goat down about half HP as well. Swapsy now full hots on him. He's going to be okay. And we do see there's that those lava bursts coming out. The goat taking a lot of damage. Actually, it's going to be healed up though. Bryant Zuniaki, nice job. He's going to get into the axe toss though. Will they be able to follow that up? Botar taking some damage here. Silencing shot comes out. He's going to be able to pre-hot himself though. He catches a couple heals there from Swapsy as well. Healing stream goes down. Healing surge comes out. Botar's okay. He's going to get out of there. He's going to be fine. Kara now going to pop his cooldowns. Wings are up now. He's going to charge in with those wings. No. Deciding to actually pull back here is Kara. Kara going to retreat behind the pillar as his wings do expire. And Bluckstack, drain lifing away, building up that Fury on a Brain Deadly. We're going to have Demon Soul up here for Bluckstack any moment if it's not already available. So he's going to be looking for that burst onto Kara. Kara actually triggers the clone. There's an Axe Toss on his Zuniaki. Fear on a Brain Deadly. Imps come out. Here's the Demon Soul. That's what I was talking about. Full Hex on his Zuniaki. Can't break it. They may be able to kill right here. Ascendance is up. I don't know if it's going to matter that the Aura Master is there. Bop comes out. Kara doing everything he can. Somehow, some way, staying alive. Life Swap comes in. Great job by Kara. Even Bladestorming, bopping the Bladestorm and the MS there from the Felguard helped him stay alive. So such a great job there. But Zuniaki may just get finished off. He's feared out into the middle. They can go for the burst onto him. We just see they're actually they're just going to ignore him anyway. They're going to keep going on to Kara. Kara 40% HP. Could be in some trouble. Zuniaki in trouble as well. The two teammates were on different pages there. If they went on the same target, they definitely would have killed off Zuniaki. But Zuniaki going to be put into the fear. Kara going to be able to get healed by that Lightwell back behind the pillar, and Zuniaki going to be catching some Light Spring heals as well. Scatter Trap now coming out. There's a Siphene down, looking for those fears on the Botar. Is he going to be able to get it? No, not just yet. Brain Deadly 40% HP, and Toxic Youth taking a big advantage here. The goat just chilling out back behind the pillar. PI has been popped here by Zuniaki. Zuniaki, just spreading out the damage, spreading out those haunts as he can. You see the Light Spring doing work now, topping the wall back off. They didn't kill it this time, and they're going to regret it, man. It's doing so much healing. It really makes it tough to get that kill. Brain Deadly going to have to use his trinket though. Kara goes into the fear. Zuniaki has his trinket remaining once again. They're going on to Bluckstack. Bluckstack taking a little bit of damage. His pet did die off. There's the full Hex on his Zuniaki. Can they get anything done with this? There's the bash on his Zuniaki to follow it up. Looking for the clone probably is Botar. Is he going to be able to land it? No, not just yet. Axe Toss comes in on Kara. Fellstorm as well. Kara pulling back. He's going to be going over onto Swapsy. There's the Hodge on a Botar. Bluckstack down to half HP. He's going to have to use his wall. He's going to use his healing cooldowns as well. Petsack comes out. Full trap on a Botar. He's going to sit it. Bluckstack is okay with all those defensives being popped. He's going to be able to heal back up. His wings, going to be ticking down here for Kara. Kara looking at some last-minute pressure, though. Shawn Ball has been forced. Hot's going to be put over on a Swapsy. Full Bloom's up on him. Kara down to half HP. Shrooms, you can see Shrooms stacked up here. They really want to kill this off, but they haven't been doing it. And Kara, is going to be in some trouble as Zuniaki in that Hex. He does have a trigger remaining, but Shield Wall has to be used there. Lightwell still remaining, so Lightwell going to be able to keep them A-okay, and I think it's a big mistake that Toxic Youth isn't killing this. This is honestly the reason they have no pressure is Lightwell. Lightwell heals through basically everything. When you could be AFK practically. Botar does get Hodge there. They're going to be putting some damage into him. Guardian has been popped. There's the Stampede coming out. Ursox used immediately. He's going to get out of there. Maybe a bit of a preemptive Ursox. We did see Brain Deadly was already feared off, and no wings was available just yet, so we'll see if that's going to pay off. And there's the wings going up right now. No, it was just an unused trinket. He's going to get feared on that. Maybe he meant to pop his wings, but he did get feared before he could do so. We're going to have Bluckstack pushing in, spamming out those drain lives, and looking for the damage that they can get done 7 minutes into the game. There's the Hex on his Zuniaki. They're actually hitting Zuniaki in the Hex, getting him down about 70%, but Lightwell doing work. Once again, just keeping everyone top. Anytime they get low, that Lightwell is going to proc. It's going to bring them back up. That Lightwell Hot so powerful. If anyone gets below that, that half HP or so mark, it starts to really do a good job. Primal Fire Lily has been popped here again. Zuniaki 40% mana, going to be able to top everyone back off. Kara taking some damage here. Bubble, is it back up? I'm not actually sure. No, it looks like it's back up. So they actually lived through it. Demon Soul has been popped here by Bluckstack. He's going to get chastised on that. Shaman Rage was forced there by Swapsy. Bluckstack into the fear. He's going to be able to be spelled off by Botar. Kara back behind the pillar here. Brain Deadly bash in the middle of the map. Could be taking a little bit of damage. So looking at him a bit. And Demon Soul is still up for Bluckstack, but he was just spamming Drain Life. I guess he's probably out of Fury at this point. Looking for some damage. Axe Toss comes in on Zuniaki. Trying to get that fear out. Hex comes out on Zuniaki now. Still has a trinket remaining, and Bleached Bones turtling pretty hard here. There's the Hodge on a Botar. They're going on Swapsy once again. Silencing shot comes out. Full trap onto Botar off that Hodge. Nice job. But Kara has his wings up. They're looking for the big damage. Can they get it? Stoneform was used there by Swapsy. Swapsy may just go down though. Botar going to have to trinket that scatter actually. So they do get the trinket there. And they do force that, and Swapsy's not out of the woods just yet. There's a meld coming out from Botar. Swapsy down 20% HP briefly. So Tree Form used, Trinket used, and Meld used, all by Botar there. We can see Kara down about half HP. He's going to be put into the Blood Horrors. He's going over on a Bluckstack. He's going to pull back now, though. Fellstorm coming out. Silencing shot from Brain Deadly. onto that Warlock. There's the life grip on Zunyaki. Zunyaki pulling his Red Paladin back over onto him. Pretty nice job by him, just keeping him safe. We do see the Lightspring finally getting killed off, but I mean, I think Lightspring is pretty much off cooldown at this point, unless I just missed him re-dropping a new one. So, I think they're fine with that, honestly. But it's just a question of, can they get anything done when Botar doesn't have cooldowns? That they have this window of opportunity now, and there's about a minute 15 remaining in it, where Botar has no trinket, and there's the Hodge onto him. Full Hots are already up on a Swapsy, though. Look at that damage coming in on Kara. The Lava Burst procs come out. Kara down half HP. There's this, the Fear onto Zunyaki. It's going to be sacked off by Kara. Nice job by him. Zunyaki going to be able to keep him just okay. And, now 45 seconds or so remaining on that trinket. Botar just waiting for that. That's all he really needs to keep his team alive is that trinket. Brain Deadly going to be into the Fear. There's the Hex on Zunyaki. Zunyaki getting low on mana. Brain Deadly taking a bit of damage here, down about 60%. But Kara fears off the Felguard. The Shockwave comes out right there. Or the knockback, rather. Thunderstorm comes out from Swapsy. Fear on a Kara. Looking for some damage here is Swapsy. But he does have that slow cast debuff on him from the Goat, which is really, really annoying. He's dropping the Earthquake, and they've got to be getting frustrated with this Bleached Bones team, who's turtling very hard. Kara pushing out here, 9.5 minutes into the game. There's only about a minute and a half remaining until it's a timeout. Both teams are going to get a point at that point. There's the Ore Master coming up now. And I think, honestly, that's what we're heading towards, because defenses are coming back up. Wow! Bubble and Swap coming out there. That was a huge overlap. That could actually cost Bleached Bones the game. There's only a minute remaining, but this is their chance to do it. They need to get the kill on a Zunyaki, I think, before that time runs out. Wings has been popped here. What can they get done? Hodge on a Botar. Botar going to trigger that. He triggers the end of the Hodge, though. Is there a scatter trap available? He's going to meld. Nothing just yet. Zunyaki in trouble, though. 40% HP. Silencing shot on Swapsy. Botar still not CC'd. Kara going to pull back. Only 50 seconds, 40 seconds now remaining. Divine Hymn going to be coming up there. Zunyaki's still in trouble. He's going to get feared out on that. He's going to be hexed. He could be getting taken down here, but he's going to be bashed. He's going to get healed a lot by Kara, but Kara needs LOS as well. Kara in so much trouble. Zunyaki trying to get back there with his team. Kara 30% HP, 40% HP. The fear comes out defensively. They only need to live about 20 more seconds to tie it up, to get it 1-1 here. Will they be able to do so? Silencing shot on a block stack. Botar still looking okay. Kara may go down though. Kara about half HP. Zunyaki completely tapped on mana, but I think they're just going to turtle it out. Only about 5 seconds remaining. I don't see a kill happening unless some insane LE procs are about to come out. Chaos Wave's coming in, but that's not going to do too much. There's the 11-minute mark. That is it. That's the tie. Both teams going to be awarded a point, and we're going to be moving on to the next game. So it is going to be match point for both teams. So 1-1 in the second best of three. Whoever that does put Toxic Youth at match point. We can't have a timeout when it is already 1-1. So there's not going to be any more wins on ties. But if Toxic Youth can get a kill here, then that means they are moving on to the second round. Bleached Bones now has no games to give. Both teams did get a point there. Bleached Bones is at match point for this best of three, but Toxic Youth at match point for the whole series. So Toxic Youth going to be looking to take this right here, right now. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it, but they just have been having trouble, finishing them off, because Bleached Bones just plays behind that pillar so much. They just turtle so hard back there with the hybrids, man. So them hybrids holding hands. The Red Paladin back there healing up. Palms are bouncing. Zunyaki doing a good job, and Kara is able to sack Zunyaki out of the CC so much. So it really just keeps them quite safe when they're back there behind the pillar together. It puts them in a very good spot, to be honest with you. And it's very tough for Toxic Youth to ever finish them off. Toxic Youth obviously is the ones. They're the ones that have the most of the pressure. They're the ones who obviously look like they're in an advantage, but they just can't finish them off. They can't get that kill. And that really is obviously what matters. It doesn't matter if you're winning the whole game, if it just times out, or if you're winning the whole game and then you randomly get killed. So we're going back into the Grand Arena. That's how it works when it is a tie. No team gets the map pick because no team did lose. So we could potentially see that same kind of playstyle with Bleached Bones just kind of turtling it out on that pillar once again. A lot of the top European teams play very defensively like that, and it's not that surprising. I mean, it's an intelligent way to play, because obviously if they're just out in the middle of the map the whole game, they're going to get slaughtered by the LA Shaman, and they're going to be eating too much CC. So it's pretty much how Kara has to play, but it does make it so that it can go very slow games sometimes. But I mean, the one thing that can happen is that it's like the one problem with that playstyle is because they have so little constant pressure. They're not really forcing anything until they use their cooldown. So they're just kind of turtling until they have their main cooldowns up. But then the problem obviously is, you know, so does Toxic Youth. It's like Bleached Bones waits for Wings every time, and sure, their Wings comes up, and that's great. But by the time Wings comes up, Trinket comes back up for Botar, and Barkskin comes up, you know, Iron Bark comes up, and Shaman Rage is up. So unless Bleached Bones can really kind of like force out some cooldowns before they pop theirs defensively, it's very hard for them to ever get a kill with that playstyle, because you know they're not being aggressive enough to really get those cooldowns forced out early. And obviously they just don't feel like they can. They don't feel like they can get those defensives without their cooldowns. But you know, if they're just trading offensive cooldowns for defensive cooldowns every single time, no kill is really going to be forthcoming unless there's some big mistakes. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be match point for Toxic Youth, and it is serious. You know, it is the best of 3 that's on the line here for Bleached Bones. If they do win this one, it's going to force the third best of 3. If Toxic Youth takes it, they're going to take the series 2-0 and be moving on to round 2 of that winners bracket. We're going to be looking for that countdown. It's almost down to 5 seconds. There it goes. Going to start that countdown up. Brain Deadly, Kara, and Zunyaki playing for Bleached Bones here on that Ret Hunter Priest. Going to be going up against Toxic Youth. It's Bluckstack, Botar, and Swapsy. Who's going to take it? There's a scatter into the trap onto Swapsy. They're going to be looking at Botar. Blind comes out on Bluckstack. He's going to trigger that immediately. Axe toss on a Zunyaki. Halotera onto Kara. There's the NS Hex on a Zunyaki. Maybe this Toxic Youth team going to get aggressive early on here. We can see the Dooms being spread around there by Bluckstack. Bluckstack, you know, did trinket there. So did Swapsy. So both DPS have trinketed. They could potentially get that kind of 3v1 setup onto Botar if that's what they're looking for. You know, not a bad opener there from Bleached Bones. Didn't use any cooldowns really, and got 2 trinkets. So looking good here early on for Bleached Bones. Can they capitalize on that though? Can they get it going? Lightwell goes down here on the pillar for Zunyaki. There's the axe toss coming in. Wings have been popped. They're going hard on Botar, and he's going to be silencing shot off this. Botar actually sitting through everything. Urstox comes out. Hellstone comes out. He's going to get out of there, but that was risky sitting that, man. He got very low there. Demon Soul has been used here by Bluckstack as well, so Divine Protection is up from Kara. They're going to swap it over onto Swapsy. Swapsy going to catch the Iron Bark immediately. He's getting hot, so he has to pop his Shaman Rage too. He's down to about half HP. Botar using his tree form there. Turned out to be a good sit. You know, he did use some defensive, but this is what I'm talking about. Just trading defensives for those offensive cooldowns. You know, neither team gaining a big advantage in that exchange. You know, they did get Urstox, they did get Hellstone, they got some stuff like that, Iron Bark, Shaman Rage, but now the Wings is gone. They're going to have to turtle it out. Bleached Bones pulling back behind the pillar here, looking for their opportunity. They're going to wait. They're going to wait for the Wings, and they're going to go out and try this again, see what they can get done. But anyway, now Botar pushing in. He's going to use the meld. He's trying to get some CC. Fear comes out onto Brain Deadly. There's the damage looking out like it's going to be going out on Swapsy. Full blooms are up. He's trying to look for that Hex. He does land it on Zunyaki. We see Bluckstack going for the Fears now. We have Zunyaki sitting through that. Kara going to pull back behind the pillar once again. Brain Deadly back behind that pillar as well. And they are just kind of chilling out there. As I said, just waiting for that setup, and here it comes. There's a silencing shot onto Botar. Do they have a Hodge off that? Botar going to Displacers out. He has the Iron Bark up, or rather the Bark stand up on himself. He throws out that regrowth. He's going to be okay. Swapsy taking some damage now. He's looking like he may be dipping down a little bit, but he's going to catch some big heals there. The unused trigger was popped there by Kara, but Kara taking the worst end of this exchange. He is going to have to pull back behind that pillar. We have Zunyaki half mana. We have the Ascendance being popped here by Swapsy. Can he actually get a cast off with it though? It looks like he's going to be able to kill off that Siphene, but not going to be able to do too much more with that Ascendance. The Ascendance does expire. Only Lava Burst being used on that Siphene, so you know, not the perfect setup there, but Swapsy went for it anyway, seeing if he can get anything done. Wasn't able to though. Hodge comes in on the Botar. They're going to be going on a Swapsy. Swapsy has no hots on himself. Do they have any follow-up CC? I mean, they got the hots on Botar. There's the blind off that. He's going to be looking for the gate. They can't root the gate, unfortunately for them. Halotera comes out on Kara. There's the Axe Toss on a Zunyaki. Fear on a Zunyaki now as well. Another Fear on a Zunyaki coming out. And Swapsy down to about half HP. Rigo's coming out. Demon Soul has been popped. Kara gonna have to bubble. That Demon Lock doing so much damage there. Really good job by Bluckstack, you know, pumping out that damage, forcing the bubble almost solo. I mean, there was a little bit that came out from Swapsy, but pretty much that Demon Lock, you know, with his CC onto Zunyaki and the damage coming out, was able to force that. But Zunyaki did hold his trinket, so did Kara. So they are okay. Looking like they are going to be they're going to be fine. The Earthquake's going down, just trying to harass them, trying to poke them out. but we are just going to see them waiting for that wings. Once again, there's the Hodge. They're going to be popping wings on a Botar. What can they get done here? Is there a silencing shot? Silencing shot comes out. Can they root him? It doesn't look like he's hitting just yet. He did Trinket there. He did Bark Skin, and they got a lot of cooldowns there, but it doesn't look like they can actually keep chasing. Kara's just going right back to the pillar. He's pulling back. They're going on a Swapsy now. Iron Bark comes out on Swapsy. Shaman Rage comes out. Hellstone comes out. Trinket comes out. A lot of defensive cooldowns used there by Swapsy. He's going to be feared off now. We have that Primal Fire Ellie out now. We have Bluckstack looking for the damage, trying to spread out those dooms once again in demon form. He's just drain lifing on the goat, but they let the Light Springs sit once again. Man, they're not killing the Light Springs off, and when Light Springs up, I don't think they're going to get this kill. So I think they're going to be okay. We see there's a Hodge on a Botar. Once again, they're going to be looking for the damage on a Swapsy. Silencing shot on him. Full trap on Botar. Botar could be in trouble. He has to use a stone form, but he doesn't have too much left. He's going to get out of there. What do they have to follow this up? Do they have any more CC for Botar? There's the scatter on a Botar. Swapsy, still no hots remaining. He's 30% HP. What do they have off that? Looking for another trap. The NS heal comes out. Kara in some trouble, though. Kara pulling back behind the pillar. So, I mean, you know, Brain Deadly had Swapsy very low, but Kara had to go defensive. He had to pull back behind the pillar once again. And he wasn't able to get in there and get that kill, unfortunately for him. So, you know, maybe he should have gone aggressive. Maybe he should have just tried to go in all in for that kill, but he couldn't get it. We do see Kara freedom on himself, just kiting around, just pillaring and just trying to wait for those cooldowns, waiting for that wings cooldown again. There's the Hex on a Zunyaki, Demon Leap in from Bluckstack. Bluckstack going to be able to get that Blood Horror up. Kara pulling back, just trying to get those flash heals on himself. We see he's going to fear off that Felguard as well. Zunyaki into the Cyclone, still holding his Trinket. Good job by him. Psychic Stream comes out on both the DPS. Tremor is used there, so the next fear could be full on Botar if they want to try to go for something like that. Botar has full Shroom stacked up over here, though. Are they going to kill them? There's the Hodge. They're going to be looking for the CC on him. The Demon Soul has been popped here by Bluckstack. He's trying to get that damage out onto Kara. Kara down on half HP. He's cutting back. There's the fear on a Zunyaki. War Mastery comes out. Zunyaki going to be CC'd again. Bob comes out on Kara. Kara in a lot of trouble here. They have any more CC for Zunyaki. There's the NS clone coming out. Can they Hex off that? The Guardian Spirit has expired on Kara, and he is low on mana. If they have any more CC for Zunyaki, there's a full Hex. They just need to get back to Kara, man. If they can get there, they could get the kill, but where's Bluckstack? He's not able to get over there. It doesn't look like honestly, he's going to be Psychic Streamed off. Kara's still very low. Is a half HP. Zunyaki is out of the CC now, though, so I think they're going to be okay. Brain Deadly is put into the bash. There's the Hodge on a Botar. They're looking for some damage. Kara, though, in the middle of the map. He's at 30% HP. He's going to sack Zunyaki out of the CC, but the follow-up fear comes out. What do they have off that? Any more CC coming? Could mean a kill onto Kara. There's a Cyclone coming out. It's not going to be able to land, though. Root comes down from Brain Deadly. Going to be able to root both those DPS, and they're just back to the pillar here, waiting for that wings. The wings should be up here momentarily, and this is where they're going to look for that damage. Swapsy is fully hotted up. Will they go on Botar? Will they go on Swapsy? Freedom going to be popped here once again by Kara. And they are going to be looking for their offensive opportunity here once again. You know, from Kara. Kara just trying to get this team, trying to get something going here. And he's just pulling back. He's buffing back up. You know, Bleached Bones turtling really hard here. They're just waiting for those cooldowns. When are they going to go? They're trying to pick their moment. And I think this is going to be it. There's the Hodge. Wings probably going to come up here on a Swapsy. Silencing shot goes out. There's the full trap on a Botar. What are they going to do here? Yep, Shaman Rage has been popped. But there's the wings as well. Kara going to be dispelled out. Guardian is up here now. There's the scatter trap coming up perhaps on a Botar. No, just going to be a scatter. Shroom Bloom has been popped there. And as I said, you know, if you don't kill off those shrooms, you're going to pay for it. And there's that full heal on Swapsy from the Shroom Bloom. They never killed them off. They just sat there full game, and it was a free full heal, basically. So not too much having to be used. And the wings are gone. Demon Soul has been popped here by Kara. Bubble's almost, rather, onto Kara. Lightwell's going to be down again. They need to kill that off, but Bubble's almost back up here once again for Kara. So Kara, you know, back to the pillar. He's going to be playing safe. A lot of damage coming out of Bluckstack. Kara down at half HP, but I think he's fine. There's the bop on Zunyaki. Kara down at 40% HP. Is there any more burst coming in? If they can get some CC on a Zunyaki, maybe they can get something going. Kara down at 30%. Going to be spam healing himself. The G heal is going to land. There's a Spectral Guys. Probably a drink coming out from Zunyaki, I would imagine. Swapsy down at half HP. Brain Deadly. Going to have to deter there on the other side of the map. Zunyaki going to have to get over there, get some heals onto him. And he is going to be able to do so. Brain Deadly at 40% though. Bubble up in any second. There's the full Halitair on a Zunyaki. Brain Deadly may be the new target. It's going to be sacked out of that fear. Pulling back to his Lightwell. and bubbles back up, man. So that's really the only thing that Toxic Youth had been able to force defensively. Brain Deadly taking some damage, though. They did get the deter from him, so that's something. There's the Hodge on a Botar. Swapsy taking some damage, going to be blinded off that. Nice job by Kara. Scatter Trap trying to come off that. Will that land? It does. Nice job trapping off that blind from Brain Deadly. But the damage coming out on Swapsy is pretty huge, honestly. Swapsy going to have to get out of there. There's the Axe Toss onto Kara. Kara taking a little bit of damage. Zunaki losing quite a bit of mana, but there's a Psychic Scream onto Botar. Swapsy healing himself back up, but he's going to be Silencing Shot. Could be in some trouble here. 40%, 30% HP, 20% HP, 10%. He may go down. 9%, 8%. The Barkson comes up. Botar, Annis heals him as well. Just barely able to survive there. That was actually so close, and that was without cooldown, so Tree Form has to be popped there. Here comes Ascendance. Can they turn it back around? They're looking for the damage onto Brain Deadly. No, it's going to be on Kara, but it's LOS. No Lava Burst going to be able to land here. Swapsy's just getting LOS hard on his Ascendance, and rightfully so. Aura Master going to come out. There's the bash onto Zunyaki. Triple Howl comes in. This could be some big pressure coming out here from Swapsy. Can he get something going? He's looking for the damage here on a Brain Deadly now. Lava Burst comes in on Brain Deadly. He's down to 40% HP, 20% HP. Will he go down? 10% HP. He's getting so low. Not using that second deter. Does he even have it? I'm not sure. Zunyaki will be able to top him back off. But 9 minutes into the game, I mean, as I said, there's no timeouts. But both teams have a lot of defensives here, man, and this is I don't know. It's looking hard, but anyway, Wings has been popped. They're going to be going to Swapsy. Swapsy could be in a lot of trouble. Botar though has that trinket, and unfortunately for Kara, he sat that full fear during his cooldown, so not able to get much out. He's going to be refeared again. He's going hard on a Block Stack now. He's trying to get something going, but Swapsy almost being sold there by Brain Deadly. The whole Wings was pretty much CC'd by Block Stack, so Kara just got nothing going. And that was kind of their window of opportunity because they forced a lot of cooldowns actually that time without using theirs. And they had that Wings, but he just couldn't get anything done with it, unfortunately. He just got CC'd through the Wings. He just got spam feared. And Zunyaki was not able to dispel. I don't know if he had already used there, if he was CC'd or what, but Swapsy in some trouble here. And now, no, Shroom Bloom's going to come out. We're going to be able to top him back up. Botar going to be feared off there. Swiftman comes out from him as well. Kara just chasing after this Ellie Shaman, looking for that damage. Demon Soul probably available here for Blockstack. He's spending a lot of Fury though right now, without using that Demon Soul. So I think he's going to want to charge up some more Fury before he does use it. Probably just kind of waiting. Kara back to the pillar, just pulling back there with Zunyaki. They're going to be turtling it out once again, just waiting for the Wings. So Bleached Bones, with this playstyle, it's very hard for Toxic to ever finish them off. And I mean, Bleached Bones is constantly looking for those burst kills. May be able to get it eventually. We'll see. There's the Axe Toss on a Zunyaki. The Lightwell is down in the middle of the map. That one's going to be killed off. 3% HP. It does go down. Swapsy going to be the target. He did gate across. He's using Last of His Mana on the Healing Surge. Botar actually trinkets something there. I don't know about that trinket, man. They might regret that because cooldowns weren't used. Botar just trinketed, and Swapsy was at full HP. So maybe Bleach Bones would capitalize, but Kara in some trouble here. May have to bubble. Bubble comes in. Demon Soul was up there. Good bubble. Zunyaki holding his trinket, so they're going to save the trinket, but they're going to have to trade the bubble for it. But I mean, the next Wings is going to be really scary here for Toxic Youth because Botar has no trinket. He has no trinket, and I think they could capitalize on that because he trinketed really for no reason. There was full hots on Swapsy. Swapsy was at like 80 or 90% HP, and just I don't know why he trinketed. I don't know what happened, but anyway, maybe just overestimating the damage or just kind of miscommunication. There's the Axe Toss onto Zunyaki, blind on a Botar. Here could be the damage coming out. Swapsy is that target. He's going to get away, but there's the fear onto the Wings immediately. He needs to be getting spell. He could just go down 1% HP. Zunyaki needs to get some big heals on him. He doesn't actually life swap. Are you kidding me? He goes down to 1% HP and Zunyaki doesn't life swap. The Guardian Spirit has been used now though. Swapsy getting pretty hard here. Hodge on a Botar. Still no trigger remaining, but Kara was CC'd for the majority of those Wings. Swapsy though still down. Half HP, 30% HP. Shaman Rage does fall. NS comes out. And there is that fear. I cannot believe Zunyaki held the life swap. That is ridiculous. But Swapsy taking a lot of damage. He's in trouble. Tree Form is up, but Swapsy could go down anyway if he can't get those big reghosts, and the reghosts are being spammed out, so he is going to stabilize now. And that is crazy. And now we are going to have damage coming out of Brain Deadly. Remember, there is past the timeout, but it doesn't matter. It's 1-1. You can't win on a timeout, so it has to be decided. Someone has to get a kill. Zunyaki into the Hex. He's going to sit through that. Brain Deadly in some trouble. 40% HP. Swapsy in trouble as well, though. Still no trigger here for Botar. And Swapsy gates out, but he's 30% HP. Silencing shot onto Swapsy. I think he may just go down here. 20% HP. Botar gets out of that CC. Lands a Swiftman, but is it enough? There's a knockback. 10% HP. Brain Deadly going to be having to deter there. And I guess he was taking a lot of damage from that Warlock, but maybe should have gone for the kill. I mean, it was 10% HP on Swapsy, and Brain Deadly was in the deter. Maybe could have got a kill shot. Maybe could have finished him off and forced that third best of 3 for his team, but you got to play it safe, and I understand that. So there's that Hodge on a Botar. They're charging in. Shaman Rage has been used. There's the trap on a Botar. Botar going to trinket that, and Bleached Bones has the pressure rolling, but Ascendant's going to be used here. Can they turn it around? There's the bash on a Kara. They're looking to go on him. The bop is going to have to be used. Zunyaki just sits everything, man. Just does not care. Just does not trinket. Refuses to give up that trinket. We are going to see that Ascendant's lined once again. I don't think he's gotten like a single lava burst off in this whole series during his Ascendance, man. It's just instantly lined. But anyway, we are having Brain Deadly and Zunyaki and Kara back on that pillar once again, just pulling back, waiting for the bubble cooldown, waiting for wings. They just want to turtle it out. There's the Hodge onto Botar. There's the fear on Zunyaki. Kara in trouble though. Divine Protection has to be used. Zunyaki going to be able to get sacked out of that fear by Kara. And he's going to pop wings here now. This is going to be trouble for Swapsy. Swapsy going to get out of there. There's a full trap on a Botar. Swapsy in some big trouble actually, but he does get fully healed. Zunyaki going to be hexed, and can they turn it around on Kara? Demon Soul is not available for quite some time, but they do have some good damage coming from the Ellie right now. Kara pops the Aura Mastery there. Lightwell is up. They want to kill that off, but they're not doing it. It's just chilling in the middle of the map right now. We have the Primal Earth Ellie channeling that chill well onto Swapsy, and we have Kara pulling back to the pillar. Zunyaki, Kara, and Brain Deadly back on the pillar. They're going to heal back up here. Flashlights coming out. Zunyaki going to sit through that, just waiting for the wings again. And Bubble going to be back up in about 2 minutes. There's the clone onto Zunyaki. What do they have off that? Maybe trying to get some CC going here. Swapsy's going to be silencing shot though. No hex comes out on Zunyaki. Zunyaki not going to get cloned. Oh, he actually melded the hex. Such a nice job. Melds immunes the hex. PI comes out. He's going to be able to keep his team up just fine. And Kara pulling back. Going to charge out back now. Is he going to be able to get something going here on a Botar? Looking for the Hodge on Botar very likely. The goat taking a bit of damage. There's the Hodge on a Botar. He's looking at Swapsy. Swapsy going to be taking some pressure. Gates out of there though. Can the trap come out? He's actually going to displace her the trap. Nice job. Brain Deadly was feared off. Couldn't get the trap in time. Kara in some trouble though. 20% HP. Zunyaki still has his trinket though. Shield wall was used. They're back to the pillar. Full clone on Zunyaki, but Kara healed himself back up. He's pulling back. Brain Deadly taking some damage. Just missing his pet. Going to be getting healed back up here by Kara. And they are back on the pillar. And we'll see, man. We'll see. Is anyone going to be able to get a kill? I mean, Kara so far, got the lowest. He was down to 1% HP. Pretty ridiculous. Very, very close. And no life swap even came out. They killed off the gateway. Now that's something going for them. They're going to push out. They're going to get that Hodge on a Botar. Demon Soul has been popped, though. They're going to go hard on Kara as he comes out in the middle of the map. There's the Chastise. The fear comes out onto Bloodstack. And Bloodstack going to get feared off. We do see that there's that full trap on a Botar. Botar has his trinket, but Shaman Wall was used. Trinket was used by Swapsy as well, so they're not going to use it. We do see that full hex on a Zunyaki. Can they fear off that? Soulfire's coming out. They're looking to finish off. Kara! And Kara gets spiked down. Zunyaki not triggeting, and they're going to pay for it. Zunyaki getting too greedy there at the end. Toxic Youth going to take it. Massive Ellie burst coming out onto Kara. He's going to get spiked down. And that is going to be that. Toxic Youth going to claim this series 2-0. And, it was a close series, but Zunyaki just trying to hold that trinket a little bit too long at the end. You didn't expect that Ellie burst coming in. And Kara just gets absolutely smoked there. And that is going to be that. Toxic Youth claiming their berth into the second round of the winner's bracket here. Bleached Bones going to be falling down to meet the loser of the next match. So, close series. That's it, guys. That's going to be it for the first series. And now we are going to have someone else taking over the next for the next series. I'm going to be going and getting ready with my team. So, I'm going to tell them to turn on their stream, and I am going to go and talk with my team. So, cheer us on, guys. We're going to be playing next. Hopefully, we can, not play like like trash. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you guys some good games. Show your support for EG in the chat when we're playing, guys. We really appreciate it. Trust me, we do notice it, and we love to see you guys cheering for us. And we really appreciate, especially the people cheering for us, even when we're not playing our best. It's definitely nice to see the true fans. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentating. That's it for me. I'm going to be going, and I'm going to, as soon as they turn on the stream,